The kick is good. And the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Delta. Right.
Now Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, son. Can. Bunch right. Sit high.
To throw is Fields. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers.
is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time, but contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's second down. They'll look to throw again. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Las Vegas. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble. Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's 1st and 10.
No muss, no muss. Here we go, Snot.
Fields now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. To the ground, a first down run. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds.
Hey, Steve. Here we go. Hey, 551, 550. Right.
Fields now to throw on first down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Here we go. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. There he goes again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here we go.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Raiders will take over possession here at the 44.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Easy, 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 easy. Right.
Throwing is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the end. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Now a give on the ground. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, faking the give. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Here we go. Good.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, There is a lot of space open underneath.
Hey, can't.
Fields from the gun on third down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They send the tight end in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
It's first down, and they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Hey, Ken.
Second down. It's Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of action. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
Here we go. Is that all right?
Now a run on first down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Here we go. Is that all right?
Up the middle they go. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw for it. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. It was 4th and 3. They picked up 8.
Don't jump. Ready? Out. Let's go. Go.
Fields to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Sending a receiver right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.